So when do you think he'll be back?
Where do I live?
When Emery decides to stop hoeing his ass.
Clem pays a couple $1,000s a year for this kind of shit.
Actually, he gets it for free.
Oh, then he can't complain.
Weekend though, right?
Yeah, you're in depth. Well, I mean, I don't live on campus, so I can't complain. There's nothing for me to complain about.
Eventually, Clem will come back, right?
10 years later.
Dude, this is gonna be like podcast 0.5 all over again. What a classic! Oh, and then we got the squeaks, dude. Yes, this is gonna be very. The podcast is gonna be. It's gonna determine if y'all really want me in the podcast or not. Now,
we're gonna kick you out immediately. No,
dude, I'm down to be kicked out. I'll be playing Destiny the whole time.
No.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If y'all kick me out, that's part of what I'd be doing.
Why would I kick you out of the podcast to begin with?
I don't know, but I'll tell you my plans after it anyways.
I hate setting up a new iPhone.
Dude, I'm low-key jealous of you. Because I've been like wanting one-ish, but not really.
Dude, time out though. What phone do you have? You have the 8, right?
7.
You have a 7? Bro, I had a 6.
Oh, how do you feel about no headphone jack, by the way?
I don't care. I have my Tide Pods.
You've never had a headphone jack to begin with. Wait, I just remembered.
Yeah, my headphone. No, I did. I had the 6S.
Well, it broke.
Yeah,
it broke.
Exactly. It broke like forever.
That's not me.
So, yeah.
That's not me.
Yeah.
But do you like it? Do you like the phone?
My phone.
Do you like the new? Do you like how there's no fingerprint sensor?
Yeah. So far, the
Face ID is good.
I'm about to beat somebody's ass.
Yeah, so far the face has been a lot good.
Actually, I have a question for you, Clem.
No. You know what's fucking bullshit?
What?
I heard y'all fucking talking. I could hear
you.
y'all. I just couldn't say anything or type anything.
No.
I could hear y'all. I heard y'all like, oh, Clem pays thousands of dollars for the internet. No, he gets it for free. Oh, he has nothing to complain about that. Fuck y'all. But I heard that shit. And then I was like, fucking restarting the computer. Maybe, like, I just need a...
Hey, wait, you can't say fuck y'all.
I'm just saying fuck y'all to fuck y'all. Y'all didn't say anything offensive.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I was saying, like, this is bullshit. If you're saying fuck you, like, this is offensive, I did it.
Hello and welcome to...
No!
Yes. Hello and welcome to the dysfunctional podcast.
Oh my god. We change the name every fucking week.
Oh, dude, yeah, we're back. By the way, update. I realized that school's going terribly and my computer's to blame, so I'm now here with my computer in the weekends.
I think you might have said it on the podcast already, but yeah.
I'll say it
last week.
I'll say it again, just cause you repeated your story again.
True, big move.
So I'm allowed to repeat my thing.
I am your host, the entirety of the Beatles band.
Yeah, what the what the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
Also, you're gonna hear a bunch of.
I'm trash.
There's multiple hosts here, you fucker.
Alright, by the way,
But
right
I
here
introduced
has like a
myself
bunch
as
of
the entirety of the band, the Beatles.
You son of a bitch! You're the fucking lead. You're the lead singer in this bitch. What am I? A fucking bass player, drummer? What the fuck?
I said I'm the entirety of the Beatles. I'm not just one. I'm the whole Beatle.
The fucking Ringo and all.
You're a whole Beatle.
Lennon.
I'm all of
You're a whole Beatle. I like where this is going.
If you get to be the Beatles, I call Elton John.
Oh yeah, wait! I wanted to remind Clem.
Beatles, so I'm also Elton John.
I wanted to remind Clem. I don't know if you've ever talked about it last week because I can hardly remember last week because I did. Somebody never uploaded the video. But did you ever talk?
That's exactly why we're the dysfunctional podcast.
Wait, hold up! Let me finish what I was gonna say. Hey!
Recording this podcast, it's still not up.
Hey man!
And I have no 7-Up to mix my liquor.
Hold up, Clem.
Mixing it with Coke.
Clem.
Coca-Cola, not cocaine.
Oh,
yes, Chris.
Did you ever talk about Watsky?
I got loot.
No, I mentioned it at like the very end of the last one.
Yeah, and I was wondering if you're ever gonna,
no.
you know. No, all right. That was my only question.
No,
Alright, we
I
can
love
do-
Watsky. End of the day, I got it. On my Tinder, I have it. Like, if you know who the fuck Watsky is, swipe right, please.
How many people say right? This is. Wait, you just confirmed you had a Tinder. Wait a minute.
I deleted it.
Oh, okay. But who swiped right? The question still stands.
I don't.
Oh, I was about to say
I don't-
Clem
I don't
died again.
remember. I don't remember. I don't. I was thinking. I don't remember.
Today on this podcast, I have food, and I don't get to drink liquor. Well, I'm gonna try, but I don't think it's gonna taste good. I have to mix it with Coke.
I have about. Oh fuck! I gotta do math in my head
Oh
right
god,
now.
yeah, no.
72.5% of a whole pizza to my right.
Sweet.
You gonna send me a slice?
Um.
Did you really just calculate the slices of pizza you had left?
Yeah, because it comes
Hey,
in
man.
8. It comes in 8, so 12.5% times.
How are you
So-
get mad about that?
Why are you? This is
How you
Don't
get-
question my
This
methods.
is why we
Yeah,
don't get
exactly.
views. This is why we don't
By
get
the way,
views.
I have
Clem's
like
a
a
fucking nerd.
drink.
That's why I don't have
I
friends.
thought, wait, I'm your friend.
Oh,
Oh,
what's up? I
uh,
don't know. You get mad at me for having Mewtwo's, and then you get mad at me just to yell at me, Chris.
that's true. That is very true. But you
I'm so
know,
sorry,
I
Clem.
but you know I care about you, right?
I just care about you and your Mewtwo's.
You care about the Mewtwo's, and you wish I could trade them, don't you?
No.
If I could, I'd trade you one.
Dude, I'm totally gonna give Victor a Mewtwo whenever we become best friends and fucking I have a.
You mean ultra best friends? I think it's ultra best friends right now. We're best
No,
friends.
we're just ultra friends right now.
Oh,
Best friends is after ultra.
so we have to.
Come on! You didn't even open your gift. I was trying to send you one all day.
I did open it. I don't have a gift to send you, by the way. I haven't gone to a Pokestop.
Oh, I don't have anything to send you anymore because you never opened it, so I just started sending random people now.
I always have gifts.
Actually,
At this point, I don't blame
Whatever,
myself.
sometimes we stay on topic, and sometimes we
Yeah,
don't.
dead ass. We're not even 5 minutes
Um,
into the fucking thing, and we're already off
We're
topic.
actually 7 minutes into this podcast.
Okay.
So
just had to stop
talking
for a
about
second
school,
to
I
move
don't know if
my-
y'all guys have anything to
to
talk
where
about. I do though. I was so happy. It made me feel so
for
good.
showing me how long I've been recording
So,
elsewhere than the
I decided to
freaking
take some
map.
time
Seemed
between my
right?
first and second class. I have like a whole. I think I've already said it. I have like a whole almost 2 hours in between my class.
I got
And,
nothing out of
Yeah, you said you have Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I decided to go play
But
play
then
Pokemon Go,
again,
but I was hungry.
I
I
haven't
went ahead
even
and went to
moved
Subway
so
because I hadn't had a sandwich in a long time, and I was honestly gonna make my bomb sandwich, dude. It costs like $10 usually. It's meatballs and pepperoni. You add jalapeno before they toast it, so it ends up like kind of like a pizza. And then you put like the spinach, sometimes lettuce, and then ranch. It's so good. But anyways,
It sounds like healthy stuff. I don't like
I
it.
ordered the sandwich, and I ordered my favorite bread. And then when the girl was like bringing it out of the
I swear it's got.
and she put,
Dude, no.
she started putting the lettuce and stuff.
We don't toast our sandwiches here.
I do. Keep in mind, by the way,
Everybody does. I'm the only one.
keep in mind, like this is at this point is like the point of no return. You can't put anything back. You already toasted it. Her manager goes, "We can't take card. He has to be cash." And I look at her, I look at the manager, and then I look at the girl, and the girl's like, "Are you gonna pay cash or card?" And I was like, "I was gonna pay through Apple Pay."
That's what you call wasting.
So card. And she goes, "So card?" And I was like, "Yeah, pretty much card." And the lady was like, "You can't pay through card. You need to pay cash." And the girl goes,
Give the dog
"Don't worry about it. I got this." And I felt so bad.
Whatever.
I felt so bad because basically this girl paid the sandwich is $10, and I was already at the point of no return. Usually I get like hella ranch. I kind of just like half-assedly asked for the sandwich, and then she gave it to me, and I like quietly ate it.
Dude, fuck that manager.
My card was stolen, so I couldn't go to the ATM to pull out
God.
any money. So I had to wait till Wednesday, and then on Wednesday I went back and I gave her $20. And
Aw.
like I
It's
walked,
it's a wholesome story. I like this
I
story.
walked in there and she's like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey, you remember me?" And she's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Here you go." And she's like, "Oh, hey, thanks." And I was like, "Yeah, take care." She said like
And then-
God bless, and I was like, yeah, maybe.
And then she bought you 2 sandwiches.
It's like it's
You
like
know, you do say.
no,
I like this
it's like,
story even more.
it's like if only you knew what I've been going through. Speaking of which, I guess I should probably say it. I totaled my car.
You've like hinted at it, and this is the first time.
Ripper
Well, I
pepperonis.
think you saw it on Snapchat, Chris.
Oh no, I've seen it.
Oh wow!
Dude,
I
seen
got
it all. I've
freaking
seen the
third
entire
party.
That light amount of damage.
I
was
got
enough to total out my
freaking
car.
third party.
Yeah, that was what exactly did it fuck up the axle or
that's
what?
No, it didn't hit the
sad.
tire.
That is
It was
so
just body
sad.
damage.
I just
What the
Body,
fuck?
body damage and the airbags.
Deadass, they
Yeah,
could have
that
just
damage.
Okay, no. What? Okay,
Unless it's
You got hurt.
looks-
where was the mechanic?
Oh, it's the Service King.
Oh,
Like,
that's where you got fucked.
Yeah, it wasn't by choice. They chose to take it there.
Yeah, no. If you took it to a fucking Hispanic body shop, they would have fixed that shit. They would have
Yeah.
took a hammer to it and hit out the dents.
But yeah, my car got totaled. They gave me money for it, and I got a new car. And I got it hell of a lot cheaper than my last car. My last car, I got it at $28,000. This car, it's the exact same model type. It's pretty much the highest quality one that I could get. I got it at $23,000,
Oh baby.
which is a lot cheaper. My payments are a lot cheaper. I have pretty much everything in it. I have my GPS. It has CarPlay. It's amazing. I love it. Her name's Isabel. I love her. I will
That
take care of
sounds like
her. I will die with her.
I'm concerned.
I will drive us both off a cliff if I ever even scratch.
Nico concerned.
Take the amiibo with you.
I was actually thinking about how I can put the amiibo in there.
Get a string and like
But
don't tie. I was gonna say tie it around the neck. Tie.
Tied around the deck.
You can make like you can get like you can get the amiibo and then like tape it or some shit to like the bottom like a cardboard thing and then use string and like hang it from the dashboard. I mean from the fucking rear view. Engineering.
What I've been doing for Chris's sake
What are
is
you?
looking for a specific sticker to put on my car.
Instagram that shit.
No,
Oh.
wrong sticker.
No, I remember that sticker though. No, I know which sticker you're talking about
Well,
because
damn.
you like had all over Snapchat. But
Yeah.
I just thought you would have a good chuckle out of Instagram that shit.
Shit, maybe, dude. You've seen it.
No, because
right?
I remember one time whenever I was driving down the highway,
Mhm.
or not the highway. Fuck, we were driving down each other. Like
Mhm.
I was going to work at Waterbury. This is so long ago.
Mhm.
With your Eclipse, and I recognized only your Eclipse because
I'm so sad.
of that one sticker. And then you told me, dude, I'm the only Eclipse here.
Yeah.
Calm down. Yeah, no, I remember that. But Instagram, the shit was the main thing I used to recognize your car. What a classic.
I'm so sad.
What a
I just got a notification from the Emory Pokemon Go chat. There's a wild Bagon on the other side of campus.
No, you're not allowed. Everybody had one.
Mhm.
I don't have a Bagon.
What's so bad?
You're such a dick. We're such dicks.
It's
I'd
six,
trade
it's
you one
six,
if I could. I have like 2.
it's 687.
That's if you're max level, Clem. There won't be 6.
I don't give a shit. I just want
Oh,
one.
yeah,
The
Bagon.
Pokedex, motherfucker.
Dude, come, I got you. I got you with
I
one
really
later.
need to change my
Wink, wink.
Another thing for school is that I had to do like an art project for art class.
That's life. I
And,
mean, what?
You know,
And I got partnered up with 3 girls, and one of
Like
them,
where it's going.
You have a
was
freaking
is
cake.
this fit chick that I was actually
You have a
interested in.
freaking cake.
No,
like where it was going anywhere.
Yeah, no, it's not going
You're
anywhere because I mean she's a fit girl, you know. She can find herself a fit boy and like,
Anyways,
they'll have
I
fit
saw
clothes.
Yeah,
that.
wait, wait, wait,
being
wait.
honest, it scares me at times
Why?
because like I was walking back to my room one time.
Yes.
I saw a girl fit as hell, like completely respect. Like you can tell she worked to get that. Her bicep was like the size of both mine and Darren's probably combined.
God damn.
Is like complete respect, but holy shit, the idea that she could like choke slam my ass to fucking China, like
that's what you thought of the whole time.
I was like, I was scared.
You know, I just imagine a beautiful girl, you know, an hourglass figure, a nice butt, nice legs, her beautiful face, beautiful hair, beautiful long hair, and then just fucking gorilla arms. Like
Dude,
that's what I'm imagining. It's just like,
it makes me feel inadequate.
Like her arms touch her knees without having to bend over. Like that, those kind of. You know what? Anchor arms. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh,
She like walks on her fist.
I completely respect all that stuff, but holy shit,
Yeah.
like. Whenever I see it, it's like I feel inadequate. Like I poke my stomach and like fucking, I'm just like wings and stomach, like not wings, wings and pizza live here.
But anyways, back to my story before I was really interrupted. What ended up happening is I was partnered up with a girl who's from, she's an immigrant. I'm not gonna say from where. It's not from Mexico. It's from a country, you know, where women don't really have much that they can do without it being legal, or with it not being illegal. You know, I'm just pointing out maybe around the area. But my God, this girl was clearly oppressed because she said the word "fuck" in multiple different manners, in multiple different ways, at least twice a sentence. Like, she could break records for the amount of time she said fuck in one sentence. And the podcast is down.
No, it's not.
Oh.
We're just quiet.
I'm quiet. Yeah,
We're quiet. I was waiting for a continuation.
Yeah, I muted myself so you can continue your story.
I didn't want to rudely interrupt again.
Exactly.
As Chris mutes his mic.
I have
was
to,
just
you know.
joking. Y'all, I need y'all to talk back.
No.
Yeah,
continue.
essentially. Well, I mean, that was the end of it. Like, she cussed so much. I was like, oh my God.
Lame story next.
Oh, yeah. Your turn then, Chris.
No, I'm just kidding. Wait, it was a prank. It was a prank. Like how you were saying, it was a joke.
That's the end of my stories.
Got him.
Those are the end of my stories, essentially, for school.
Dude.
I do have work stories, and boy, do I got work stories.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh baby boy.
Okay, Chris.
I don't really have any school stories except that I have a test this week. And
You have or you had?
I have.
Which one?
And that's life and calculus.
Yo.
So, Chris, give us an update on Pokemon Go Girl.
Still haven't found her.
Why you gotta bring it up?
They're never gonna ever find her.
Why you gotta bring it up, Victor?
Yeah, you're kind of a dick. I kind of don't like you anymore.
Why?
Because I've been actually trying to raid and trying to find this person I want. Actually,
Sad times.
Actually, though, I've been actually talking to the Pokemon Go community now.
Oh yeah.
So I'm actually kind of becoming friends with people. Like this week, I actually talked to them and was very nervous. And then they were pretty chill.
You walked up after
No, it was on Discord. I still haven't talked to anybody in person. I'm still that person.
I've done Discord and in person.
Well,
you see, I can't do in person because I'm a person.
Let me just say, y'all are lucky. TCC doesn't really have anybody playing Pokemon Go, and the people that do are nothing but yellow or blue.
Hey.
Feels bad.
If I take a single gym, it gets taken down literally as I heal my Pokemon.
Hey, that sounds pretty fucking good to me. Fucking instinct over here. Wait, are we all different teams?
Yeah. No, me and Victor are the same.
Oh.
We picked the right team.
No, we didn't. We picked the team we liked.
You're right.
Everybody likes their own
communists.
team.
You picked the communists.
Everybody likes their own team for different reasons. All right, we're not going to bring this up.
I have a meme lord.
Every other team is wrong.
I have a meme lord.
I will say that Mystics overused and overhyped. I don't like Mystics.
Yeah.
So,
Zapdos.
If you're Mystic, I'm sorry. Not really. Essentially.
Well, damn. I don't have to say anything. Just know we have a meme lord.
Honestly, I've met some really cool Instinct people. So like,
I feel like Instinct's the most chill out of all of them because like Mystic and Valor are, like at each other's fucking throats.
Yeah,
and Instinct just like, sup, my dude.
Yeah, time out. Here's the thing, right? In like a school ground situation, like the playground, right? You got Valor and Mystic playing fucking chicken, trying to kick each other off the monkey bars. Hold on, listen. You have Valor and Mystic trying to kick each other off the monkey bars, and then you have Instinct, who's like in the corner eating glue.
That's very offensive.
I know. I've seen this. I've seen this picture. I'm looking for it.
Yeah, you're just
here it is.
Memes. This is bad.
No, this picture exists, Victor.
Victor, you're just taking. No, he didn't come up with it.
I know.
I don't.
Meme Central right now.
I could never believe you would ever come up with something so. Victor.
No, time out. I didn't say that they were choking each other. I said they were playing chicken on the fucking on the monkey bars, trying to kick each other off the monkey bars.
The best loot out of that loot crate. So
can I copy your homework? Yeah, just don't make it. Just
make it
look like you didn't copy.
Okay.
No, but yeah, that's. Holy shit! I just realized the Mystic Kid has a fucking rope. Holy shit! Hold up. Holy shit. No, yeah, that's pretty much how it is. It's.
For some reason, a lot of people like to hate on Instinct, but they're pretty chill.
Honestly. Oh wait.
Honestly, I like the guy. I actually like their. I like everybody's fucking leader except Mystics. Mystics, I just feel like it's such a. I just don't like their leader.
Is it because it's a girl? Are you fucking sexist?
Our leader is a girl, Victor. Our leader is a girl.
Oh.
You fucking retard! What are you trying to say? She's not a girl, huh? Oh, what's wrong with you? Huh? You fucking.
I'm just gonna spam Meme Central with fucking the teams fighting each other.
If Valor, if Valor, Instinct, and the Mystic were Ed, and Eddie, Instinct would be Ed. Valor would be Eddie.
Honestly, I don't have an I don't have an issue with that. Oh, here's another one.
I was thinking about getting a sticker for my car.
All I can hope is that
these are great.
I like the Instinct one that's just rolling around in the other corner, in the left corner. He's like,
I don't know. Like, no, I went to the raid. It was the raid I got my first Mewtwo. Yeah. I had to say that. What's it called? We actually separated, like, because there were probably.
As you do, yeah. That's how much people.
No, there were probably like 14, 15 people there. Just to do the Mewtwo raid, but
yeah.
what they wanted to do is they wanted us. No, they wanted us separate by teams.
Yeah, so you can get extra balls. That's the point.
Yeah.
Because if you have multiple teams, it divides the balls by each team, which is the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, but like the lady that was like sort of like organizing it was like, okay, like trying to figure out like everybody's Discord shit, and then one dude from like Instinct was like, okay, yellow team over here.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. Wait, who? What?
Fucking 3/4 of like the group went over there. It was like, I found my people.
That's what you're supposed to do all the time. Wait, what does everybody do? What are y'all doing? Who's that person? Why are they in every? No, that's all you do. Right.
It was an older. It was an older woman.
You do Mystic over here, Valor over here, and if Instinct don't have people, you join Valor over. That's usually how it goes because everybody's usually Mystic. But then there's those good days whenever there's nobody Mystic, and so you have them. You have Instinct join Mystic. I
started playing like 4 days. So Pokemon. Okay, fun fact: Pokemon Go actually came out on my birthday, in 2016.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I didn't know it came out on my birthday, so I started playing on the 10th of July.
Fun fact: I got it the day it came out in Europe because I'm a cheater and I hacked the game.
Fuck it.
Dude, in Pokemon Go, you should ban him on his account.
Honestly, ban him like you banned Chris' Twitter.
Oh,
Dude, honestly, for real, I want it back. Twitter.
No, dude. Okay, no. Darren is still fucking salty because I told you his got banned the same way.
I'm still salty.
why do y'all change your birthday?
No, you know what's funny as
Like,
shit?
that's what
I
we're
changed.
We're 18 now. Why the fuck does it matter?
No,
Because, why would you
Chris,
change
I
it?
changed mine. I changed mine because I made mine before I was 18. Obviously, because I turned 18 this year. I changed it, so now it's my actual birthday. They haven't done shit to me.
This is bullshit. This is racism.
And Darren was like, "What the fuck? Why haven't they done anything to you?" I was like, "Look at my followers. You see that number? It's under 50. I'm insignificant.
Oh yeah,
I just
dude, mine was like,
I retweet memes and I fucking post shit.
mine was like 300 or something like that.
It's
Still not
like,
too much, but you know,
You have
I'm
300
insignificant.
followers, Chris?
not anymore. Fucking, I have like 50.
How'd you have so many to begin with?
Cause I was from middle school. I follow a lot of people in middle school.
Dude, Jesus fuck.
Oh.
I don't even have like 150, I don't think.
Dude, I like Twitter was like Twitter's the main thing I use. So if people want to talk to me, I told them follow me on Twitter. Like dead ass, I was that.
Time out. It's like some girl, or you find Pokemon girl, and y'all start talking and flirting and shit, and then she asks for your number, and you're like, hold up, and you go into your wallet and you open it, and you hand her like a business card, and the business card just says follow me on Twitter at Super Bowl.
Well, at Super Bowl 17, that's what it was. Hey, my new Twitter though is my old. Hey.
Deadass just been talking about Pokemon Go.
Dude, that's okay. We already have an episode named Pokemon Go. Have another episode.
But
Pokemon Go 2, unless you're Boogaloo.
Oh,
but yeah, no. So I joined a Discord for like Pokemon Go just because like I can't
That's
do
the smart thing.
I can't
Yeah.
do 60,000 fucking CP Mewtwo raids on my own. Obviously.
Yeah, that's why you joined it. Yeah.
I almost did a fucking like. I almost soloed a level 3 raid, but
You can solo at level 30 for sure. Don't worry.
no, I can. It's just I always get timed out.
Yeah, no, everybody can, but yeah, the
Yeah.
timeout that's the main.
Yeah, the time fucks me over, and I probably could have done it on like the next try, but my lab was about to start, so it was like it was a Mamoswine.
Oh, okay.
It was like so it was fucking tanky.
Actually, the evolved form of Mamoswine is gonna.
Yeah,
wait.
no, it's gonna come out. It just has.
No, it's gonna be like the strongest ice Pokemon.
Yeah, I know it's fucking awesome.
So-
That's what I want. I got a Swinub from an egg, so I might use that as my buddy. But
doesn't Mamoswine come out with this one?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about Pillow by the way. Clem,
yeah.
Not Mamoswine.
I fuck up the evolutions for like Gen 2 and past.
I was like, Piloswine's already out.
Yeah, Pillowswine's already out.
No, nobody ever remembers the second one. Yeah. So like, I joined the Discord, and there's like a section for like Emery, and so I've just been using that to go to the raids.
So
Good.
I wasted a thing.
Oh, I should
to get my
rename.
final Pokemon on Pokemon Go.
You mean Eevee?
No, I wasted an essence.
Incense?
Yeah, an incense.
What's wrong with that?
Well, I just wanted to get my Pokemon of the day, so I got my 7-day streak today.
What about your
yeah.
what about your Pokestops?
Oh, I lost that on Friday. I forgot all about it.
Pokestops are one of the most important things for me.
I forgot all about it. I don't matter. I restart tomorrow. First catch of the day and first Pokestop of the day, so. I failed to mention that right now I have an infected ear. My piercing.
Dude, you just described like 50% of my life.
My piercing is infected.
Okay, the piercing part is not part of the life, but everything
Yeah,
else.
my piercing is infected. It's hot.
You're hot. I mean, what?
That's your cousin, dude.
You're really disgusting.
We're in Alabama now. Oh, baby.
Hey.
You roasted everybody in Alabama. Sweet.
All our followers from Alabama are gone. Who knows? Maybe that one kid that randomly just followed me was from Alabama. Now he's gone. You ruined it for me, Chris.
Woo!
Damn you.
You're dumb kid.
Damn, it's fucked up. So while we've
Dude,
been sitting here
you?
talking, I've kind of just been updating my phone.
Dude, oh yeah, everybody, you just talk about it already. Come on, go. Say how much money you get. Go.
What?
I found another meme.
This is instinct.
That's a good one.
Continue.
So no one's got any school stories, I guess. Clem.
I had a test this. I had my. Okay, so I might have fucked up.
Hell yeah! Now we're cooking.
So just like normal life, I may have not taken health seriously.
Hell yeah! Now we're cooking.
So.
What the fuck was?
What the
What
fuck?
was that?
I'm looking where this is going. Go.
So what's it called? So like 2-3 weeks ago, I had my first chem exam. I had another chem exam this past Wednesday. I have another
That's
one.
life.
I have another one in a
Oof.
month. But the thing is, it's not easy. I didn't study for it.
Oh, dude, I have a meme for this.
I didn't study for it.
I
Like
have a meme for this.
I was cracking up beforehand because like the first test we did shit. Well, like everybody else did shit. I did decent.
Here, Clem. Do you need this? Wait, or is it theirs?
So what's it called? Our class average for like the first test was. Oh shit.
Do you need this?
No, I don't need it. No, I felt good about it. I felt good about it. I chose not to study.
Oh, well, that's me right now.
God damn it, Chris.
Oh, that's me too.
Oh god damn it. No, I chose not to study. So the first test, our like class average was a 71. It was like pretty shit for the first test. And like the teacher was like, so like none of you come to my office hours. Y'all are horrible at making friends who actually can help you do better in the fucking class.
Big mood.
It was like so he gave us seating arrangements. I got an 86.
Wait.
I got an 86 on the first exam, so it was like I was winning it.
You were the good one. Good job.
So I also got so like the first table I sat with this one dude. He's like he actually knows Chem. Like me and him were the only ones at the table that actually knew what the fuck was going on. And like thankfully whenever they did the senior arrangements, like me and him were still together, so it like worked out. But no, this one dead. Like I really did not just fucking study. I didn't have the motivation to study. I didn't feel the need to study, especially because it had only been like 2-3 weeks since the last test, and also it was like the only thing we went over was like periodic trends, so like electronegativity.
Oh yeah, dude, what a classic.
Atomic radius, like all that shit.
I forgot what quantum numbers are.
Ionization energy is like all that stuff was pretty basic.
Yeah, no, that one's easy.
I didn't feel like studying. Like I didn't have the motivation. Health though.
What? Oh,
Nobody gives a shit about health. There's readings we're supposed to do.
Oh no, hell no. Oh, no, in high school I did, but not anymore.
No, I didn't give a shit about health in high school.
Well, I kind of did. 'Cause I was like, dude, what's going on with our? Yeah.
But no, I have no idea how I did on that health. I mean, I don't feel bad about it because a lot of it is like also common knowledge, but like just like some specific stuff they would ask. But like, I'm not sweating it honestly.
What the fuck is my Twitter account?
Meme.
What?
But
I'm logging into
So-
all my social medias on my phone.
2 tests this week. I had an essay due on Monday that I wrote over last weekend. Which technically I wrote on that
Oh,
Sunday.
dude, you're right.
I wrote the day before it was due. What else? This was homecoming week.
Alright, my homecoming week's this week.
Nah, ours was this
That's gonna be
week.
free food Monday. Oh, that's what we high for. Okay.
We had
Free food
walk up.
Monday?
Hey man, I don't have a meal plan. Shut up.
We had walk of Flock of Flame perform here yesterday. Did not go to that shit. I did not give a shit about Walk of Flock of Flame.
I don't know who that is. I do, but
Okay, no. I don't like his music, so I didn't go to the concert.
Yeah, I will say I do.
As a person, I think he's funny as shit, considering he wanted to hire somebody to, like, roll his blunts. That's the only Walk of Flock of Flame, like a year or two ago, was like he was trying to hire somebody to like roll his blunts.
He did hire someone to roll his blunts.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying he hired somebody to fucking roll his blunts. This is like the extent I know about fucking Waka Flocka Flame. He performed here yesterday.
Oh, he was here 2 weeks ago,
He was here yesterday.
and the tickets for his thing were $12.
It was free here. I mean, for students. But,
Well,
Well,
it
yeah,
was,
it's
it
a
was at a
student
bar,
thing.
so it was at a bar at TCU.
yeah, he's not a big. He's. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, no, I didn't give a shit about that. I was walking around playing Pokemon Go.
Damn.
That's what matters. You're choosing to play Pokemon Go than doing stuff.
I'm
with
getting
life.
concerned, but you know, it's distracting me from life. So,
That's that's honestly okay with me. And that's what I do.
What else?
If I was to say I'm concerned about you, then I would be concerned about me. I'm not.
My parents are in town. This they woke me up today to go like eat breakfast, and holy shit, that's the earliest I've. Today's like time I woke up this morning was the earliest I've woken up on a weekend in like since
Years.
It's the earliest I've woken up on a weekend like here. Like they woke me up at like 9 o'clock. I was like, holy shit, I'm fucking dead.
Damn.
At 9? Wait, hold up. I wake up.
I don't get out of bed till noon on weekends.
On weekends, I get out of bed at 10.
I mean, even during weekdays, I fucking sleep in. Like Darren wakes up at like 7. I'm getting out of bed. Like he gets out of bed at 7 because he just gets out of bed. The only reason I'll get out of bed at 7 is because I work on Tuesdays. It's like fuck, man.
Fucking
Like,
Tuesdays.
I need sleep. I'm a fucking night owl. Like I need sleep.
I'm not. I'm a morning person. I can.
I can
struggle to wake up.
I'm in the middle.
Lie.
I can do any time. I really can.
Okay, like for me, it's like this, right? Like, I will generally struggle to wake up, right? Like, I'll set my alarm for 6:30, and 6:30 will come up, and I'll wake up, and I'll be like, and I'll debate myself. I'll either change my alarm and I set a different alarm, or I'll wake up. I can do both. If I get up, I just get out of bed, I go to the restroom, use the restroom, go to the kitchen, grab a drink of water, drink the water, come back, and I'm ready to go for the day. I'll like start grabbing my things, start doing whatever I need to do, and then drink water. But or not drink water, sorry, make coffee. And essentially that's about it. That's my morning routine, more or less. Like, I know all these basic bitches gotta make their bed and all this shit, but in reality,
what the fuck?
like in reality though, I don't believe in making the bed. And why do I not believe in making the bed? Because you're just gonna fuck it up later that night.
I don't make my bed at
why
all.
bother?
Darren makes it. I don't.
Why waste your time making the bed when you're just gonna?
I tried to get in the habit of doing it.
I don't care.
But then I was like,
I legitimately do not give two shits about my bed, and I get in trouble for it. My parents get mad. They're like, "You should make your bed," and I was like, "Why?"
That's why I loved it at home, because like I lived upstairs, so my parents like they wouldn't go up the stairs.
I just want everybody to know that I don't know how long it's been since Clem has declared this mission, but he's still going on spamming our Discord with.
They're good. They're fucking good.
I actually have not been keeping up to date. I've been on Destiny, so
You could not deny that these
on normal. It's normal at this point. I've fully addicted to Destiny. It's been confirmed. It did.
Anyways, I think
why is
we're done with school stories. There's really nothing this week.
Yeah, there's not really much. It's just like this week was homecoming, so we had a bunch of shit going on. I was busy as fuck as usual. I think I said last week, like apparently I'm overcommitted with my time. But honestly, like I think I'm supposed to be spending 45 hours a week. What is it? Is it 3 times like the amount of time you spend in classes? Like,
It's supposed to be 3 times. I have.
Yeah, no, I for sure do not spend 45 hours a week studying.
Yeah, and that's why it's considered full time. That's why it's considered full time.
Yeah,
but yeah. Every hour you're supposed to have like 3 hours of. Every hour of class you have to have 3 hours of studying.
Dog,
to back it up. That's like the statistic you're supposed to do for college. That's why you're full time.
Yeah.
But I don't do that. I have been okay. The freshman year it worked. Right now I'm struggling. Like freshman year I was like, dude, I don't need to study that much, and I got through it. Now I'm like, why?
I'll probably start studying like next week.
You see, I kind of the no studying thing because now I don't want to study.
Well, I eventually I'll have to, because the only reason I don't really study now is because like a lot of the stuff seems like review, because like
Exactly, but
like chem is review, bio is review, like because right now in bio we're going over like organelles, so like fucking mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell.
and this is why I thought.
Sorry, Clem, I don't remember.
Mitochondria.
This is why I struggled with fucking. I'm struggling right now because I just think everything's review, and so I don't study, right? And
then it turns out nothing was review, and you should have probably studied. And
yeah, exactly. Everything.
Like,
No. It was a review. Like it was stuff I previously known, but since it's been so fucking long of me doing it, me previously knowing it doesn't mean that I fucking know it. It's just that I knew it at one point. That's essentially what happened, and that's cut me with my first Cal exam, and technically my first chem exam, but not that bad. Chem exam is not. That's life is a lie. It's just Cal's giving me the finger, even though in reality it's chemistry. But you know, I need help. I need an adult.
But, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much been my school shit. Work has been pretty much.
I just realized I had like a little tangent there. God damn it.
That's the name of the podcast.
Hey. We all need to take shots anytime someone says the name of the podcast during the podcast. Shots of.
I mean, we don't even say it. Like we're indirectly naming the podcast every time we start random.
So for my work stories, what the hell was that?
Wait, what?
My phone just like started charging, then it disconnected, then it charged again.
Oh, it's the FBI logging in.
They heard it. They heard us. They heard us.
They want to listen to the podcast early on before early access. Sorry, FBI fucks. You gotta pay for the Patreon to hear this motherfucker early.
Ooh, Patreon.
We'll get like 30 cents a week.
Dude, I'm like we're.
We'll split it 3 ways.
Wait, no. Wait. Give me the amounts again.
30 cents a month.
30
between 3 people.
30 divided by 3 is 10, Victor.
Shut the fuck up. You'll get 10 cents. But anyways, let me talk about my work stories.
I like this meme.
I love you, Clem.
First and foremost, I fucking hate people that lie at work. I fucking hate it so much. When we sell brakes or batteries, we're supposed to sell a grease with it. It's a brake grease. You apply
that lube.
Yeah, the lube, the brake lube, and the battery grease. Yeah, we're supposed to sell it to you. Okay. I fucking hate when I ask someone if they want it.
I want it.
No, I hate when they say, "No, I have some at home." First and fucking foremost, I know you don't have it at home.
I feel like we've talked about this too, but
we have, I think.
Regardless, because it happens so much now. I don't know why. Like, dude, just say you don't want it. Say you don't want it.
I have some at home.
Don't lie to me and say that you have some. Oh, we did, because I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast though, because I remember we joked about the fact that
it was dead ass last week.
No,
it wasn't last
dead
week.
ass. We've talked about this,
really last
but I'm liking where this is going. It's always hilarious.
Well, I also have a problem with people that when they, okay, I think have I already talked about the electronics part too.
I honestly hardly remember. You can probably say it again.
If you buy a sensor and you install it, that's the end of it. You can't return it to me for money.
Yeah.
I've talked about this on the podcast?
Yeah. No, you haven't.
No?
You haven't.
Well,
no, the only ones you talked about is the headlight one, the battery. I think headlights.
What about headlights?
I think you said a headlight one. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Headlight one was
I I think there was a headlight. It was a while back though. That one, battery without a warranty, and the grease one. I think.
Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, battery with a warranty. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that was a good one. I like that.
Yeah, I love that one.
So no, I had 2 people ask me that this week. That's a record. That was a record. That was a meme on its own because it happened on the same day. It happened on Tuesday.
Dude, I'm liking this story even more. Tell me more about it, Dad.
No, but the sensor things, okay? So if you install a sensor, you can't return it to me, and
bet
you can't. We won't take it back. We might. It just depends on who you talk to, but we're not supposed to take it back. But
I said bet.
I had this guy, and he tried to return the sensor.
You can get enough lawyers.
Now, here's the thing, right? The reason we don't take them back is because it's electronics. If you have something in your car that shorts it out or that damages it, and you give it back to us, we're either gonna put it back on the shelf or send it back. If you give it to us and the condition looks okay, it's gonna go back on the shelf. So, if you shorted it out and you return it to us and we put it on the fucking shelf, then you kind of fuck over the next person that buys it because it's not gonna work. But what happens is that we get a lot of people that buy the sensor after they get the check engine light. Like, we tell them, hey, this might be your problem and might not be. And they're just like, oh no, give me the sensor. And then later they try to return it, be like, I don't need it. I didn't need it. It wasn't it. And I mean, just from those words, you know they installed it. So I asked them, have you installed it? And they say no. And I open it, and I look at it, and I'm like, you installed it. And he's like, how can you tell? And I was like, look at this. Look at this and tell me you didn't install this. And you can see, like, the scrapes from where it got plugged in. And they're like, you gave it to me like that. And I literally look up the part, and I go grab another one, and I bring it to the front, and I show them that it did not come like that. And then usually yeah, exactly. That's essentially what they say. They're like, no, you gave it to me like that. And I'm like, no, I didn't. You can leave now. You're not gonna get your money back. You fucked up. I told you not to buy it. I told you to take it to a mechanic. You chose not to listen to me. Now you get to lie in the bed you shit in.
Woo!
And they get mad and they want to talk to the manager. And then depending on who it is, they either be like, just return it, and I damage it, or they're like, nope, we can't help you. And I like those managers. I like them. They're really cool. I pissed one off.
They like you too.
But they're cool. And I gotta apologize to her the next time I see her.
They like you too, Victor.
Not right now. Like I said, I pissed one off.
I honestly lied about that. I don't even know if they like you. But I'm gonna say they like you.
My other school story is these 2 guys came in, okay?
How?
2 old people. 2 old people. I'm very sure it was father and son, but it looked like father and grandfather. Right? That's the age difference between them. But the grandpa was cool. Right?
You're cool.
He brought in his starter. His son came in. His son looked irritated already. He looked like he was pissed off, like he didn't want to be there or anything like that. And the grandpa gave me the starter, and he's like, I want to test it, and I have warranty for it if it doesn't work. And I was like, okay. So I walk over, and the son starts walking around the whole store. And I walk
where this is going.
I walk over to the starter machine, or to the machine, and I try to test it. And the old man follows me. And the machine says it needs to be tested on a car. The machine doesn't work correctly. It needs to be tested on a car. And that happens sometimes. Some parts need to be tested on a vehicle in order to make sure that they work. Right? Mm-hmm. So I failed I purposely failed it so they can get their warranty. Because technically, it needs to fail in order for us to do your warranty. For a starter, or a battery, or an alternator. It needs to fail. The part needs to fail.
Yeah.
And so I purposely failed it. I connected it wrong and it failed. And he goes, so it failed? And I was like, it says that it needs to be on the car in order to check it. I'm guessing it's because it's old. So I went ahead and just failed it so I can give you a new one. He goes like, okay. So that means that it might not be the starter. And I was like, no, but at least you'll have a new starter and you won't have to worry about it. He goes like, oh, okay, man, thank you. And I was like, yeah, no
Damn, he
problem.
said thank you.
Yeah, he said thank you. And I was like, yeah, no problem, man. It's all good. And I go grab a starter, and I come back, and I do the exchange. It's free, you know. So he gets the starter, and I take the old starter, and I put it up. And he goes, do you have anything for here? And I was like, I really don't know what you're talking about. Let me go ahead and grab someone that might know. And I asked my boss, I'm like, hey, what is he looking for? And my boss says, oh, he's looking for these things. They're over there in aisle 1. And I was like, all right, cool. So me and him walk to aisle 1. At this point, his son, I have no idea where he's fucked off to. Right? And so me and him go, and he finds what he needs. And he grabs it, and he buys it.
Good.
And then he walks out. He walks out. His son follows right behind him, like maybe 3 seconds later. And 5 minutes go by. I help a customer, and then they're both in here and they're back.
Oh no!
And I'm like, what happened? And his son goes, "This isn't what he needed." And I was like, "Oh, hey." And he goes, "What size do we need?" And I was like, "I don't know. The system doesn't show us what size you need for anything." He goes, "Can you check the system?" And I was like, I literally just said, but I'll repeat myself again. The system doesn't say what size you need. And he gets mad. And he goes, well, he goes, I want to return this. And then he walks away with it. He walks away with what he wants to return. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna return it to his car.
I was like, okay. And then I turn to the man, and I'm like, hey, do you have the receipt? He goes like, yeah, let me go find it. And he goes to the truck. And then the guy comes back. The son comes back. I assume it's his son, but I don't know who it was. And he slams 3 things down in front of me. And he goes, I want to get this. And I was like, okay. What did you do with what you wanted to return? He goes, I put it back. And I was like, I need it up here to do the return. And he goes, well, I don't know where I put it. And I was like, oh.
Can't do the return.
And I was just like, okay, no worries. I'll force the return. And it's whatever. And I just like, and then he goes, where'd he go? And I was like, he went to his truck, he's looking for the receipt. And he goes, we just bought the shit, can't you look it up under the number? And I was like, no, because it's not a warranted item. For small items like this that don't have a warranty, I need a phone number. He goes, well, that's fucking stupid. And I was like, okay, fair enough. It's fucking stupid. Well, the stupid system is how it works, so I don't know what you want me to do. Second of all, you put my fucking part back, so I don't know what you want me to do there either. I'm literally like bending over backwards for your dad, really, not for you. I'd tell you to leave right now if I could. And his dad comes, and then like maybe 2 minutes go by, and the guy's just standing there. He's like really jittery, and he's like, he's not gonna fucking find it. He probably threw it away already. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, shit, dude. We can take the extra 15 minutes to try to find the receipt. I mean, in the entire time that we've been standing here, we've at least helped at least 20 people, so now we're gonna have to look through a flood of receipts to reprint yours. But it's all good, it's all good. Like, I didn't say this out loud, I thought it in my head. I was like, it's all good. No worries, I wanted to be in a good mood. And this happened today, by the way.
Oh god.
Yeah! So,
I don't like this story anymore.
So,
GG.
the old man comes back, and he finds the receipt. He hands me the receipt. And then the son goes, do you need me to go get the part? And I was like, no, it's all good. And he fucks off. He fucks off.
It's all good.
And then 30 seconds later, he comes back and he slams down 3 more things in front of me. He's like, it's one of these 3. And I was just like,
Chris, come get your stuff.
I was just like, dude, I really don't care anymore. I really don't fucking care. I'm just gonna force it. I know a manager password. I know my password. I'm just gonna...
Ooh, I like that.
I'm just gonna give you your refund. I basically just scanned his receipt and then manually entered the part number. Because I looked at the part number and I looked at the 3 things that he brought me and none of them were it, so it didn't really fucking matter to begin with.
One of these is it. No, it's not.
Yeah, none of them was it, so it didn't matter. They were just blue. That's all they shared in common. They were blue.
They were blue.
They were blue.
Ooh,
That's all they shared
baby.
in common. They weren't even the right...
Dude, this man has a high IQ, you can tell.
But
Team Instinct.
this guy was so upset.
Team Mystic.
And then he like wanted me, like, I don't know what the fuck he wanted me to like look shit up that I couldn't. And then I even proved it to him. He was like, so you really can't find out which one I need? And I was like, dude, look. And I showed it to him. I was like, look, it just shows the amount of torque you're supposed to put on the starter bolts. And then he got mad and he like walked off like, psst. And then he walked off and I was like, bitch, I'ma swing at you.
You won't.
I'm a fucking throw you 16 feet into an announcer's table at fucking Hell in a Cell in 1998.
You won't.
I was like, I'm gonna whoop your ass, dude. And dude, I felt so bad because this old man apologized.
Damn, that's depressing.
He was like, I'm sorry about him. I don't know what's his problem right now. And I was like, yeah, no. I was like, no worries, man. It's all good. Like, it's all good. But
Dude, you know it's depressing whenever.
In my mind, I was like, man, this poor dad. You know, if this is me and my dad would not have any shame in smacking my ass in the middle of the fucking store.
Dude, big mood.
I would take a spanking right there and then. It didn't matter.
Dude, yeah, exactly.
If I was 30 or 40 years old, I'd probably still get it. I would probably still get it. And you know what? I'd have it coming. I was acting like a dick. And that, oh shit, Toby's been in here for God knows how long.
Dude, he joined like a long time ago.
He joined a long time ago.
But yeah, I felt so bad, and I did his return, and I sold them what they needed, and they didn't come back today, so I assume it probably worked. But yeah, the dude is such an ass. And then I also had another guy that came in. He's an even bigger ass. He's like, he wanted me to do shit fast, and I was like, oh, so I took my time.
Better do it fast, Victor.
I grabbed every single coin slowly out of the drawer.
Dude, I'm so
one
proud.
at a time. And every single dollar bill that I owed him, one at a time. And I counted it 5 times just to make sure that I gave him the right change.
Have I ever told you I'm so proud that you're my cousin?
And then I counted it to him in his face, slowly and steadily. $1, $2, $3. 25, 50, here's a dime, here's another dime, here's a nickel, and here's 4 pennies. And that makes your change. You have a good day, sir.
Dude, I'm so proud.
He's like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, yeah. And I just walked off. I walked away from my register. And I went to the back and I was like, I wish I had a cigarette. Because this happened back to back.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Me too. I was just like, wow, this is amazing. But essentially, that's the end of my school stories. You know what?
Wait, what the fuck?
Is that the end of your?
No, not school story. Sorry, work story. Yeah.
Is that the end of your tangent?
You know what I realized, by the way?
What?
We have the entirety of our system fucked. How it's supposed to be. How it's supposed to be school, work, and then everything else.
Oh, I've given up. I tried. I've been trying, and I've given up.
It's kind of flipped over now. It's whatever the fuck else, and then school, and then work.
Oh, and I've given up, Victor. This is your podcast. This is how you want it.
No, that's not how I want it. It's just a fucking tangent that we literally. I start talking about something about school, and then we go off on a tangent, usually about Pokemon Go at this point.
Well, I've been yelling at everything. I've given up.
At this point, I don't even know if it's fixable. I don't even know if
podcast. I'm dead. I'm still posting memes.
Well, I've been watching them. They're pretty great.
I think we should retire this podcast.
No, I have a feeling my favorite. I was supposed to be Instinct because I fucking love Zapdos and Jolteon more than any other Pokemon in the world.
Zapdos is the best fucking bird. If you liked any other bird, I'd be disappointed in you.
And yet you're not.
I only liked Valor. I don't even like Moltres. I don't like Valor because of what the person said.
What do you say?
The person was like, dude, we try our hardest and we're the best. We're not the best. We try our hardest and be the best as we can be. And I'm like, oh, sweet. And then I really didn't like Mystic. I was like, dude, I'm not going to be blue. It's either yellow or red. Because you never told me which one to choose.
There goes Toby.
You didn't tell me which one to choose, so I was either going to choose yellow or red. That was my decision. And luckily, I chose... Oh, was it luckily? I like both teams. I've considered making my second account Instinct.
Oh, dude. Chris.
What's up?
There's a thing. I don't know if you want to do this.
Oh, wait, real quick. We're still doing Pokemon Go tomorrow, right?
Yeah. What time?
Okay, good.
What time does it start?
1.
1 o'clock. So come over at like 12,
Okay.
and then around we should get there around like 12:30, and then
Deadass. I'm just gonna be walking around Emory.
The podcast needs to know this.
and then we just.
I'm
drop
just
it
gonna be
off.
walking around Emory
Yeah.
for like 3-4 hours.
No, but hold on. Shit. God damn it, Chris! I forgot what I was gonna ask.
That was the point of me saying that, by the way.
Oh my
I want to
God,
distract
I
you.
was- God damn it! I had something to say, and it was gonna be. It was
It
actually
wasn't that important. No, it wasn't.
was. I just don't remember what it was anymore. Shit, dude. Now you don't get to. Oh yeah. There's a thing that you can pay $5 for, and it basically lets you control Pokemon Go like joystick.
That's spoofing.
Yeah, it's spoofing.
You get bad for that, dude. Don't do it.
Not on my main account.
Don't do it in your account, because if you trade with a spoofer, your main account too.
What happens if you didn't know that they were spoofing?
It's a temp ban at first, but if it keeps happening.
That's fine. I'll do it until I get temp banned. That's just so I can get fucking stuff. I wouldn't.
I'm,
really do it.
I'm actually ashamed of you if you do that.
I'm not. I thought about it though. Only because I wanted to spoof him into downtown and just catch Pokemon.
I'm very disappointed if you do that.
Oh man.
It's like, what's up? Honestly, that's like. Well, honestly, I wouldn't be disappointed. I'd be like, dude, that's like that takes the fun away from Pokemon Go.
But like,
If what you care about is getting Pokemon, it's kind of depressing. It's about walking around and like getting the Pokemon yourself.
Yeah,
Not-
honestly.
but
Not just having the Pokemon.
you're
point
literally talking to
is-
someone. Dude, let me tell you right now, okay? I went into downtown when there was a Mewtwo raid. Okay?
Is there nobody there?
You have to be at the start of the raid.
There was
Yeah.
there was I was there before the raid even started. There was one
I've been to
person there.
downtown and I've gotten raid. Victor, what you're saying is not allowed because I've been to downtown and found a raid by being at the start of the raid.
Dude, I was there. and
My
probably 'cause it
Mewtwo
was
one
raining.
today was like 10. Like,
Oh no, if it's
5
raining,
before
yeah,
it
you
ended.
can expect to not be.
Yeah.
There was one person there.
Yeah, if it's raining, you should not expect that much people.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't go.
No matter what college, it's always hard to find people when it's raining because people don't want to go outside when it's raining. Like, let's be honest. Do you really want to be outside in the cold rain?
Yeah, I love the rain.
Well,
You're
Fuck.
weird.
no. Well, fuck. I said fuck because I died in Destiny, but that's not the point.
Guardian, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it is. Usually, people don't want to be outside in the cold because it's Texas and everyone likes the hotness of Texas. Again, I don't know.
All my exes live in Texas, like I'm.
It's
And
fucking.
so
What the
do
fuck
I.
you talking about? Fucking hotness of Texas. It's fucking cold and raining over there. Well, it's not too.
No, it's already hot today. It hit the 80s. Let's go. We're back at 80s, boys.
It rained a little bit today.
It rained yesterday. It was cold last week. That's the best I'll give you. If that's what you're trying to point at, yeah, it rained last week.
Wednesday is gonna be cold as shit. The high is 56.
The highest the past Monday was 47. So I understand. You know, if I could handle that day, I could. It's okay.
Because like I don't give a fuck. It hasn't been cold enough for me to just say fuck school and not gone.
Dude, I've always wanted. Dude, I was so depressed. Let's say I was awake until like 3 in the morning, right? And I woke up at 7 to go to class.
Mm-hmm.
And I was super tired. But the worst part was my professor didn't bring the roll sheet. So they're like, you don't have roll today, but we're still going through stuff in class. They're like, dude, I could have slept in. And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling kids in the alarm.
I would have stayed at home. I'm not gonna lie.
I would have too. I was in bed.
Sorry, I would have gone home.
Oh no, dude, I don't want to be that kind of like the professor is like an old lady. She's really nice, and I don't want to be like that.
I would have left.
I was considering leaving. I'm not gonna lie. I sit in the front row, so it was kind of more awkward. So yeah.
Oh, I also want to say one more thing. So, I've already mentioned that I got a new phone. I got the iPhone XS Max.
Oh, yeah, the Max one? Ew, it's plus size. I don't like plus sizes.
Oh, I was gonna say it's the exact same size as my phone.
Well, you had a plus?
Yeah.
No,
When it was a
I never-
6S Plus, yeah.
I never liked the
Yeah,
Plus.
I went from a 6S Plus to to an X Max, but XS actually. Sorry, I didn't upgrade to the
10. It's by the way, it's 10. X is the wrong way to pronounce it.
I
Is
know
that for
it's 10.
10?
I still call it
10S.
X. I know.
You uncultured swine.
That's why I said, "Are you on 10 yet?" And I took a Snapchat of my phone. You fuck. But anyways,
I'm
I
on
paid
10. Kind of.
I paid $40 for my phone case, and $40 for my little brother's phone case
Yeah, that shit's expensive, dude.
at the AT&T store. And let me tell you,
Oh, shit,
I
that's
spent
not
$37 on Amazon. I bought a really
Dude, are you okay?
hold on. I bought a really nice phone case for my phone. I bought a really nice phone case for Johnny. And then I bought screen protectors for both me and Johnny. And I paid $37 for that.
That's a lot of money, Victor. Are you okay?
No, listen. As soon as mine,
Phone stuff's expensive as fuck.
as soon as our stuff comes in, I'm taking Johnny's case, I'm taking my phone case, and I'm returning it back to AT&T. I have the receipt hanging right here in front of me.
The R stuff? Oh, wait. You bought Johnny the R or somebody the R?
What? No, Johnny got the SS. Or the
Dude.
10S.
I want to fucking. I hate you. I wish I had money now.
It was buy one get one free, or buy one get the iPhone's not buy one get one free. But I had an upgrade, so
No, I know. I know what you mean.
upgraded. I had an upgrade, and then you get the second iPhone at a $700 discount.
I've debated getting a job here, and it's like really bad because I'm like, if I get a job, I'm gonna be honest with you, community days is gone for me,
Damn.
and I don't want to do
You don't
that.
even be, depending on what your job is, you might have to stay at school, and then you brought your computer for nothing.
No, it would be a job here where I only work weekends, so I don't work during school.
Mm.
Oh,
No Walmart though. Fuck that.
low key, Chris. If you want, you can probably get a job at AutoZone.
I don't. Mm, I'm in the middle.
Let me know. I can more than likely get you a job. You can probably, depending on when you get back here to Fort Worth, you could probably work Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. You can probably close Fridays and then Saturdays.
Nah, I probably wouldn't work. I wouldn't be able to work Fridays
Okay.
because, like, legit. I would go home. I get home either around 4 or 7.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So
Yeah, you can work probably just Saturdays and Sundays. And Sundays you can just ask for a morning shift.
yeah, I would. But you see, that's the only thing that's one thing that's holding me back from doing because I really don't want to cut a job like that. You know.
Dude, like, over there you could probably just work from 9 to like 3. Because Sundays is supposed to be just 6 hours for everybody. Unless you're scheduled off. So Sundays you're supposed to only work 6 hours. So you can literally just ask for like a morning shift where you'll either open or you come in at 9 or 10. And you just work 6 hours. So if you say you come in at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, you leave at 4. And low-key, you can probably ask for the same. You know, this probably shouldn't even be on the podcast at this point.
Yeah, it should be.
It's kind of not.
I just said I was considering having a job for work, but
Yeah.
yeah.
We can go ahead and end the podcast now. It's been an hour.
Oh shit.
Oh, real quick, just to end the podcast, I completed all the first gen Pokemon. What? I've done it.
You didn't even have a fucking what you call it though,
Or what?
or at least it didn't show up on it.
What? I have all 151 Pokemon of first gen.
Damn.
They had an event where 7Ks dropped regional Pokemon.
There are 150 I've got to see.
So I have all 151, and I'm
To
kind of happy.
Pokemon Master.
And now I'm really worried of getting the other ones. Because the other ones are a lot harder to get. Because the 151 was technically easy to get, because, you know, we started at 2016.
Uh-huh.
Now it's like, It's fucking just a pain in the ass to get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to be honest, there's probably no excuse to not catch every Pokemon at this point. Even without spoofing.
I'm always trying to catch every Pokemon. I just don't want to. I feel like spoofing is stupid and like trading's completely fine by my standards.
I wasn't gonna trade the Pokemon. I just wanted to like have a second account and like spoof on and see just how you like.
Oh, usually you get banned fast. Like I have people that do that too. I think that.
As
Let's
far
see
as
how
I
that.
know, like they don't. Niantic don't care no more because people. You have to spoof to do the radar, the Poke Radar.
You have to spoof to do what?
The Poke Radar.
Oh, that you see.
You spoof that.
I'm trying to remember.
Spoofing accounts.
I'm trying to remember what happens. If you get if you're found spoofing, you get a warning first, and then a perm ban. And I think, you see, I haven't spoofed, so I don't know anything about it. All I know is that, and you get banned because I have people also like you try it out, and then they got banned.
Wait,
Except those people were idiots and actually did their main account.
No, I wouldn't do my main account.
I wouldn't either. No, believe me, I thought about it too, Victor.
I'd sewer slide myself if I did my main account.
Aw, dude, if I did my main account, I'd be like, dude, I was really retarded. I deserve this.
Alright,
Well, like I said,
that's
alright, well, thank you, the Tangible Podcast, for listening to us. Real quick, I apologize for being back and being noisy.
It's all good. I forgive you.
I'll tell the podcast let you know.
I forgive you.
You forgive me for my sins. Thank you.
I forgive you for all the gains that you didn't receive.
Wait, what? God damn it, Toby.
What happened with Toby?
It's all Toby's fault.
What did Toby do?
Exactly.
Damn, son.
What didn't he do?
Too.
What?
Exactly, there he is! It's all your fault, Toby.
Toby.
I'm upset.
That's Toby. Anyways, thank you everybody for listening to this week's podcast. I'll be honest with you guys, with everybody right now. I think that this week was kind of probably our lowest point we could probably go.
Oh, we've been lower.
There, no,
Yeah, no,
literally, I was
we've
the
been
only
lower.
one that had school stories. Yeah, the rest of you fucks talked about Pokemon Go.
Bitch, fuck you!
Is that not school stories?
The fuck was me talking about tests and homecoming week and all that shit?
Does that not consider school stories? I have.
To be honest, what do you have homecoming for, Clem? Y'all don't have a football team, I thought.
Most school, yeah, we don't have a football team. It's
So then
what
what
is it?
homecoming do you
Homecoming week is just to bring alumni back to campus and like show them what's going on or whatever, or if they want to come back to campus.
I will never in my life go back to Carter.
Oh, no, yeah.
Nobody's asking you to go back to Carter.
I'm saying this. I've been invited to homecoming, and I'm like, nah, man, nah.
I wouldn't go back to Carter either, not even if I was being paid to go back.
It's different for colleges.
If I want to see a teacher, I'll invite him to the bar.
No,
Colleges are actually chill.
colleges are chill. Like my dad was here today. Like, and my mom was like, he actually probably would have enjoyed college, just like chilling out and drinking and shit.
Yeah.
Well, no, my mom drank. My dad didn't drink.
Mm.
Just like chilling out, like stuff going on all the time.
Well, that's the end of this week's podcast. Thank you everybody for watching. Again, I am the Beatles, the entire band of the Beatles.
I forgot why I was, but I'm there.
You didn't choose anything.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly, I'm there. I'm still just there.
Chris is Vsauce.
Michael here.
Still don't know who that is. But we'll see you
What?
next
Wait,
week.
what?
We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Wait,
You are going to
what the